Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about Progenity, or PROG. There was a nice reversal today, being up 19% on the day. As I speak right now, it is looking good. Multiple different technical reversal signals were triggered today, so that is very good. So possibly we have found a short-term bottom, right? So it's looking pretty good as of right now. So if you got, and I'm just happy that I finally get to make a nice, positive, fun video about Progenity, because you guys know it. I bring it to you guys whether it is good or bad with this stock, and it's nice to be on the upside today. Anyways, if you guys don't mind dropping that early like on the video, it's always very highly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel for more, and remember guys, we go live analyzing Progenity stock as well as other stocks at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time each and every single morning. So hit that post notification bell so you get notified when I go live, and join up. It's always lots and lots of fun, and I love talking to you guys. But anyways, we can get right into it. You guys can see up 20% on the day. Absolutely ridiculous. This has been going absolutely crazy today. Now, one thing that I've noticed with Progenity is that it does tend to follow the S&P 500. So today, with the S&P 500 coming up a lot, that definitely helped fuel the reversal that we saw here in Progenity. So that is something to be paying attention to. Also right here, I wanted to show you guys this first technical breakout that I saw. So this whole downtrend right here, it has been laddering down using this 50 moving average as a resistance point, and today we saw a clear and clean breakout. Every single hour was green right here on the hourly candles, so it looks very good. Now overall volume is not necessarily too high, right? Especially if we zoom out, comparing it back to the previous volume that we saw on Progenity, but it is very nice, and it's always nice to see this nice little technical reversal, right? And we've been using that, so I think it's safe to say that at least in the short term we have found somewhat of a bottom. Now what I'm going to be paying attention to is this blue line right here, which is again the 50 SMA line right here on the hourly chart, and I'm going to see if it uses that as a support level, right? Because if it goes up and then it goes right back down, that could also be a bearish sign. So I'm going to be paying attention closely to this 50 SMA and seeing if it uses it as a support level. Also guys, we got the golden cross, and on this daily chart, this is also a completely engulfing bullish candle, which is definitely a good sign. We also got this golden cross right here on Friday, 12:03, so that's all good. Another thing is that we're looking at the market cipher. The daily candle, or the daily candle still has bullish money flow, so there's still money flowing into it on the daily time frame. On this 12-hour chart, however, it is turning red, but we did get a green means go buy signal for Progenity. The last one that was fired on this 12-hour chart was all the way back here in August. All the way back in August when this was at 80 cents. So it got its first buy signal here on the 12-hour chart, which shows that, again, another proof of perhaps a short-term bottom. But you can also see that the money flow right here is bearish. It's red, which could possibly mean that it does get invalidated. Now, the last signal right here was also under red money flow, right? So it is what it is. Take it as you will. Not financial advice whatsoever to follow these signals, but we got it, and I'm very excited for that, and it looks like we did get at least a short-term bottom. Market Cipher is so great at this. I mean, if you just look right here, it called the bottom as well right here on November 15th, right before this thing took off, and that was green money flow. Now we have red money flow, so the signal's not necessarily as strong as before, but it's still looking very nice. So I'm very happy about that. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Moomoo has a special promotion where they're going to be giving away Oculus Quest 2s. So it looks like they have 85 pairs of that. iPhone 13 Pros, 256 gigabytes. They have 17 of those. And then shares of GoPro, 1,700 of those. This is their Christmas special. You can see how exactly to get this. There's a link below in the description to sign up. And this is on top of their other promotion right here, where they're giving away free free stocks. So if you download Moomoo using that link below and deposit $1 on their platform, literally $1, you can get $7,000, up to $7,000 in free stock. And then it's up to $17,500 if you deposit $2,000. It's by far the best brokerage promotion. And again, they now have this Christmas special as well. So it's definitely worth checking out. By far the best brokerage promotion. I know it's not the best in the markets currently, so having this ability to get a nice free gift is always very nice. Also, you guys got to follow me on Twitter. I make updates each and every single day. I made an update here about CPI numbers, another one here on Progenity, 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 another one here on Progenity. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you are missing out. I make these intraday updates, and you guys can get the updates as they come. I've actually made more than just this. I just haven't I didn't show you guys all of them. So you have to follow me on Twitter. It's at HootmoneyYT. All right. Now getting into the short squeeze data, you guys can see we are no longer on this threshold security list. Looking at Ortex right here, you guys can see that short interest did come down a bit today. There was about 2 million returned shares, almost as if they knew 2 days ago that this would spike up today. But that's besides the point. Cost to borrow is here at 57%. Short interest is at 11%. I'm not banking too hard on a short squeeze, but it is looking decent. Moving over to Fintel, they have 40 on the short squeeze leaderboard, right? 40. And also just tying into what I'm saying about this short squeeze, I'm looking to get this once the short squeeze kind of pushes over. I'm looking to get back into Progenity for the long term. I honestly really like this company way more than all these other highly shorted stocks. So this is definitely one company that I want to invest in and support for the long term. I really like what they're doing, and I think they can disrupt a massive market. Going over to Fintel's data, you guys can see they have about 900,000 shares available to be shorted. Scrolling down, they've got it at a 42% cost to borrow, and it's been pretty much consolidating around 42% right there. Dark pool volume or short volume ratio, my apologies, still very high. It's been 50% the past 2 days. That's extremely high. Anything over 30% short volume is very high, and we're getting 50% short volume on Progenity. So honestly, it's ridiculous. It's crazy how that continues to happen. Here we have the failure to delivers. Again, nothing new in this department. Looking at the whale flow for today, we'll give it a quick refresh because the market is still going. Let's see. Okay, there was a few new big bets in here, bullish bets. A few more bullish bets came in here. So Progenity's been looking very bullish on the flow, and this is the first time we've been seeing this. If you've been paying attention to some of my other videos in the past week or so, Progenity has not had an extremely bullish flow. So again, guys, it's really looking like at least a short-term bottom has been put in on Progenity. If we look right here, you guys can see it's 69% bullish premium. Let's go. And then 31% bearish right there. And if we're looking where the bulls are targeting, they're going for February of 2022 right here. And there's also some short-dated anticipation right here at 1210 and 1217. Bears are going for New Year's, essentially 12/31/2021. Scrolling down, you guys can see bulls are going for the $3 strike price right there. So once Progenity gets back over $3, it could be a very nice push from the call options, right? But I also wanted to show you guys this historical flow because although it is looking very bullish here for today, compared to what PROG has done in the past, the call option volume still is not extremely high, right? It's bullish, but it is not extremely high, especially what we saw over here on Tuesday, November 16th. That was an anomaly. That was insanely high. Moving into the biggest option trades of today, it was 80% bearish. Now, this is very important, and we're going to be looking at another flow for Progenity, a different flow than we've been looking at before to explain this bearish flow. You guys can see it's mostly call options being traded, right? Only one put option was bought, and that was at 942. This put option right here got absolutely smoked. 50K in premium just got absolutely smoked, right? Selling of a put, that is bullish right there. That was one of the bullish bets. The other one was buying of a call for 13K premium. Another thing that I have to mention right here is that I actually made the filters 5,000 premium or more instead of 10,000 premium or more. So that is another thing right here. You guys can see not too much flow when it is over 10,000 in premium. So I did have to move it down to $5,000 in premium there. But yeah, tons of calls selling. The dark pool volume also picked up today as the price goes up. Wonder why? You know, manipulation. Manipulation always happens. It always happens. This is nothing new right here. Dark pool volume will pick up when Progenity starts going up. It just happens every single time. Now, what I really want to talk about here is selling of the call options, because we can actually get a flow to look at this. And you guys can see I have $5,000 in premium or more. I have the bid side and the ask side, and I'm looking at calls only. And what this will essentially allow us to see is the selling of calls versus the buying of calls. Are people selling more calls or buying more calls? We already looked at the biggest option trades and saw all of these selling of calls, correct? A lot of people are selling calls, and that is the risk when you have a stock that has basically been trending down for a while and it gets a nice breakout. There's always going to be people who bought in here, people who bought in here, people who bought in here. I mean, people who bought in up here at $5 and above, right? Who are trying to exit out of their position, creating additional selling pressure on the legs up. And you are seeing this in the options market right here. And if we show the charts right here, you guys can see it's 62% bearish premium, right? So more whales are in fact selling their call options than buying their call options. And if we do raise this premium to 10,000 premium or more, you guys can see it is about 83% or 82% selling of call options over buying of call options. So although we're not seeing nearly as many puts, you are seeing a bunch of whales selling out of their call option positions on today's spike. So this is going to be very, very crucial to see if the selling of call options does continue. I'm not completely sold that we are just going to keep spiking up from here because of the selling pressure that comes from call options and just bag holders in general who bought this thing up here. It's going to create additional selling pressure. It always does. Also, the short squeeze statistics aren't looking as good as they once did. At this point, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This isn't a short-term play. This isn't a short-term swing trade. You need to find a good entry, and you need to have it for the long term if you want to play Progenity. And although I have not bought back into Progenity as of yet, like I said earlier in the video, I am looking to perform a wash sale so I don't have to pay taxes on my gains when I did sell Progenity. Just because I do really like the company. So I will likely be looking for an entry at some point in the near future. Here we're up 22%, so it has gone up since this video started. It's great news, guys. Great news seeing this day for Progenity. It's nice that I get to finally bring you guys some positive news to the stock. And although I'm not going back into this stock now, I'm looking for an entry very, very shortly. The biggest risks that we have to be looking for are those selling of call options. I know there's going to be additional selling pressure as this thing continues to leg up. Even if it did find a short-term bottom, it might be a bit difficult for it to come back up due to all of this selling pressure. I'm also going to be watching closely the selling of put options because we did see a bit more puts being played on Progenity over the past 2 weeks. So if we get to see some closing of these put options, that could be another nice push for Progenity. So those are what I'm looking out for in Progenity right now. I'm not 100% sold that we have bottomed out and that was the end, but it is looking good. There are a bunch of different technical signals that we went over today that do indicate a reversal in Progenity. So as far as I'm concerned, short term, I don't think it's going to be nearly as volatile. Also, again, S&P 500 looks like it has found a bottom. So this is all good news right now. There's not too much to worry about. The next macro event that we should be looking out for is on Friday. We get the CPI numbers, so that's going to be the next thing that could potentially affect the S&P 500 for the better or for the worse. So make sure you join me on stream on Friday because I will be looking at those numbers. Anyways, guys, drop a like on the video before you guys leave. Subscribe for more content by hitting that subscribe button down below. Join me on the live stream each and every single morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and get that Moomoo Christmas special. Win yourself a free iPhone. First come, first serve. Link is below in the description, pinned comments section. Anyways, guys, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Peace.